Hello, my name is Hendrik and today I'm going to go into a little bit more detail on how you guys can shoot in Camera Raw. If you haven't watched my previous video already, go have a look at it over here. I go through 10 tips on how you can create better photos and how you can become a better photographer yourself. So be sure you check that video out. Then you can come back to this video and I'll go into more detail on how you can shoot in Camera Raw. There's going to be about 10 videos in this video section, so be sure you watch all of them and stay tuned for the more detailed explanation. What is Camera Raw? When shooting in JPEG, your camera saves the image as in the moment. This will limit you a lot more in post-production. Shooting in RAW, however, tells your camera not to do any auto adjustments so that you can manually do it later on in post-production. JPEG will still be your final product at the end of the day. However, you just have a lot more control over your images, whether that's making it lighter, whether that's making it darker, whatever the case may be. If you're looking for a more detailed explanation, you can follow How To Geek's explanation on their website. I'll leave a link down below. But basically, shooting in RAW makes your life a lot easier if you messed up a little on your shoot, or if you just want a little bit more freedom on editing your photos or in post-production. The only thing that you'll need to do on your camera is simply clicking menu. You go into your quality settings and then you just click through everything up until the point where you see RAW. And that's about it. I've got a Canon 600D. Your camera might be a little bit different, but you should find it in your menu settings, or if you just read your camera book. That's basically everything. Okay, so we are in Photoshop right now. As you can see, I did open up a image in Camera Raw. What you do is you just open up Photoshop, click on the image, and it will automatically go into Camera Raw. This image, however, it is a little bit dark in the foreground, so what I'm going to do is lighten up the foreground a little bit, and then just to play around with the settings as well, so that you can see exactly how much freedom you have with Camera Raw. If this was a JPEG image, you wouldn't be able to do nearly as much, with the quality still staying the same. So what you can do, you can either change the white balance to auto, and it automatically chooses the white balance for you. You can go down a little bit and choose which one would work better for you depending on the scenario. I'm just going to use as shot. And next up, if you have a look at your exposure, your contrast, your highlights, shadows, whites, blacks, all of those settings, you can either click on auto and it would automatically do it for you. This I won't recommend because it usually overexposes the image, but what you can do, you can say auto and then just down the exposure a little bit to around there. That's perfect. Your contrast, you can play around with that. So as you can see, you got great custom abilities using this Camera Raw settings. For instance, shadows, I'm gonna make that a little bit lighter to right over there, and then your whites, you can up that or you can down that. I'm just gonna leave this at around 22. Blacks, I'll keep that in -6. Depending on the effect that you want, you can up the clarity as well. So your clarity would make everything like extremely clear if you've got that on 100, and if you've got it on -100, there won't be any sharpness at all. So I usually either just up it a little bit to around 6, or you can keep it at 0. vibrance, this will change the color of your photo. The less the vibrance, the less the color. So I don't like my colors too colorful, if I can say it like that. Saturation, I'll down that to about -3 as well. So this is looking good. As you can see, if I zoom in here, there's a lot of noise in the shadow areas. Easy fix, just go to detail and you go down, you'll see noise reduction. You can up the luminance and that would reduce everything. Just be careful upping the luminance, because that might mess up your subject's faces, because the sharpness goes down a lot if you do this. So play around with the settings, see what you can do. But yeah, basically that is Camera Raw. This is gonna be the type of things that you'll be able to do. If I wish I could just show you the previous one. Yes, previous, and this is after editing it. So huge difference, huge difference. Check out my last video right over here, and also hit that subscribe button for the latest videos. And as always guys, be defined.